We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
All right.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design, you can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here first and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin back. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Toward the middle of the field that time.
Well, he popped up in the air.
He was trying again to... Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on second down. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They put Kelsey in motion.
Hey, 43, 43, 15, yellow. 50, yellow. Attack.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find them in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, this is James Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A run, this is Gilliam. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. He's setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Allen going to give it to Cook. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
319.
Here's a handoff to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Allen on third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Bills first down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. Hook is in for a touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll run with Gilliam. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Design run here for Allen. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down.
23-yard attempt.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Bills will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes rolling to the left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Tyler Bass to kick
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot.
Good game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go in Western New York. They're going to be set.
Ooh, he almost housed a scum kick.
Tremendous kick return.
At the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Buffalo.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's going to be incomplete.
Of course we're going to
Very
drop the
good
ball.
there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Monday. 180. 56, 56.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one, too
He's open. Why can't we hit a receiver who's open?
is incomplete.
Goodness.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to lead to...
Come on, we're as good as a 99 overall quarterback if we're going to miss the open receiver. He wasn't in good a position to pick it off. That's why you just hit him with the pass. On EA Sports.
Allen going to throw for it.
He moved out the way. He would have had it if he would have just caught it. Stupid auto pass protection keeps fucking up. Keep go back.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Alert! Alert!
Now designed to run, it's Allen, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal. This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short for picking up the 1st down. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run, and this is Amari and Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 32-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And the Chargers. A gain of 13 yards.
He'll get this out to the left side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McConkey in motion. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's about all. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact.
And he's into the end zone. Quentin Johnston Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
That's bad. Thanks.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake.
Got one
First half
fake
continues. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Yeah.
It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on second down here. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got room past the 25. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The Bills will use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Half 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Flushed to his right. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
From the gun, here is Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Hey, Cap.
McConkey in motion. On first and 10, here's Rivers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
21.
On second down, here's Herbert. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing right, Max Johnston. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker.
This is so
Now to
unoriginal,
send this
too.
one away.
Everybody's running that blitz.
Johnson now to return. And they will finally track him down just before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's good, though. It's good blitz. Which is why a lot of people run.
On first down, it's Allen. Pushed out to his left, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll get this out wide. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Here's Allen.
Fucked up.
And he's going to be taken down.
That's the benefit of that blitz, is you can just mess your blocking up so easy, too.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
I'm not going to fuck around the rest of this game. We can just give him it. It's over. I can hopefully get one more game in before I head to work. Blitz is tough. It's annoying, but it's tough. And it can be blocked, but if you rush yourself sometimes, like I was rushing myself a little bit. I let the guy come uncovered sometimes. The inside guy. He's ranked number 2. See, and I wish he just didn't try those scum kicks too, because like I just want to be like, he played a great game and give him all the props in the world, but at the same time, like, just don't be scummy. Why you gotta try the scum kick? Just kick the ball off deep, like whatever. Kick it off. It actually helped me more than it helped him. He got 2 great returns on that. But, no, that defense is good.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Dylan Lowby on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? Now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Looking deep to open the game. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
And he got real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
37-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and
Smith will go on 4th down. Sends this to the end zone. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Jukes away from one. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
And they're on 26-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well my race. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Man downfield and Myers has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Jency runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Whole squad on that rim. 0-1 and real quick.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First tone of the game for James Cook. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. Step comes at the 32-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down.
How was he not? This mean he stepped out?
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills making a one-score game in the first half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Smith. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Sending a receiver left. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. He's got some air under this one. Deep down.
Why are my people all running into each other? Just don't run into each other. Please.
He makes it in for the touchdown.
He's not open if my people aren't just dumb and run into each other.
Well, that right there, Brock,
We're
is
both
saving
running into each
all
other.
your
You're not playing
guys.
patty
A
cake.
whole
You're
lot
playing
of
football.
guys
Cover the guy you're supposed to
pretty
cover.
easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
You're out here playing patty cake.
Watch them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alive. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Here's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Allen now on first down. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Smith on first down. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Back to pass on second and short. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Smith yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here's the final play of our first half. Giving this to Genty. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. Drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming here. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punted in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's White on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Check 58. Check 13. Check 58.
Smith to the air now. Has a man on target to Thornton. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Well, I got a middle field over there close. I got a single eye or 2 eyes. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Regular.
And start with a give to Davis. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Round 80. Go.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs difference, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. That finds Davis complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. First and 10 from the 41.
Middle. Alert.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Look out.
Again, it's Cook. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
He's a dive up the middle. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
319.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by 7. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Allen going to the air. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. He can't escape a full tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime for a win right here are on the table. You always tell me, Rocket, is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces. Instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, No, spot on, Kate. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Hey, hold. All 52. Alert! Look out!
One final shot here. And this lines up incomplete. They took their shot for the dub and instead trail by 1 with almost no time left. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this. A one-possession game, it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Beat me to the point. Good defense. Good defense. Alright, I gotta get going. Ugh. We had the big win streak ended, and then we lost 2 in a row. But one was to the guy who's number 2, and the other one was by a point. So I guess not the end of the world there. And he's got so many more games played than me. I have as many games played as he has losses. That's crazy.